Aloha, beautiful golden galactic celestial family on the planet. Bliss here, just doing a little love stream check-in to share about an incredible online retreat we're starting today. I'm so excited. I can feel the energy of this one and the pure potential of those who are ready to awaken themselves into their sovereign knowing of their purpose. And so this is a 5-day retreat. It's 1 hour and 11 miracle minutes every day for 5 days from 2:22 to 3:33 p.m. Pacific. And there are recordings available. And the retreat is called From Hive Mind to Sovereign. So I shared a little love stream yesterday, Miracle Day, about the retreat. And this retreat is about the great grand change and the messages that are now being sent out from the Imaginal Cells. So in the caterpillar, as a caterpillar turns into a cocoon, there's a lot going on inside of that cocoon. There's a process. And there is a group of cells called the Imaginal Cells, and they make up less than 1% of the cells inside of the caterpillar. Oh my gosh. Jasmine, smells so good. Thank you, Jasmine. I love you so much and appreciate you. Okay, so what is happening on the planet right now is kind of like we got turned into a cocoon. We were existing as a collective caterpillar, and nature came in and emanated her tune, her harmony, her signal to say it's time for a massive transfiguration. And so we all got cocooned by something called a quarantine. And that slowed down the pace of everything. Caterpillars in nature consume. Anyone who is a gardener knows that a caterpillar can eat all of the leaves on a plant and completely devastate it. And so that was kind of where humanity had gotten in its own external creation. And so nature naturally cocoons at that point of external outpictured manifestation of consumption. And nature sends a signal out which slows everything down. Yay, my favorite stairs are available. Stop here for a miracle. Okay, so nature then slows everything down, and nature completely cocoons it. And that's what happened with the quarantine. I'm just gonna turn this way so I can actually see what I'm looking at here. Yay. Hi, fam. Okay, so nature sent out the signal to quarantine our human consciousness and have us go deep within ourselves to prepare for the time of great change, to prepare for the transfiguration. And so humanity went into a deep resting phase, just like nature inspires in its own miraculous way. And then everything begins to dismantle. Everything begins to fall apart. All of the bonds of the creation begin to fall apart. And the caterpillar actually turns to plasma. Everything breaks down inside of the cocoon. And anyone knows as a child, if you ever broke a cocoon, this plasma would come out. So that is the phase that humanity is at right now. Everything's broken down. And inside the caterpillar's body is this group of cells called the Imaginal Cells. And the Imaginal Cells have the signals for the structure of the butterfly. So the Imaginal Cells right now are sending out the signals to the collective and to those who have woken themselves up to recognize the matrix and the dream and the game we all played and all of that, and are just waiting for the signals from the imaginal cells to reorganize themselves, connect into their sovereignty, connect into their direct connection with source to receive their own source coordinate signals of their purpose. That's what this online retreat this week is designed to do. It's designed to make this process very, very simple. My gosh, the sun. We're just not going to resist the sun. I think I'll just keep walking. Okay, so I thought we would take that little shady stop for a moment, but it's not much shade. So the collective right now that has woken up is literally pure plasma, pure potential, waiting for the signals from the imaginal cells. The imaginal cells are people like We Bliss with the unity transmission that is sending out the coordinates that assist each of us to connect back into something beyond the hive mind of the matrix. So the hive mind of the matrix and the ego and all the roles that we played in the play are falling away. And those were all interconnected into the great play. And as those fall away, we return to pure potential. And there is a higher source coordinate coming through to reorient our consciousness in our physical, to activate our superpowers, our supernatural capacities, to go into the mitochondrial DNA, which holds the cosmic library. The cosmic library, the cosmic Akash, beyond the earthly Akash, holds pure and infinite potential. And so people might feel frustrated right now because they haven't made that connection fully to their pure source coordinate. This online retreat this week provides simple tools and techniques for one to break free of the weight and the inertia of the interconnectedness of the hive mind, of the matrix, and the roles we played. This retreat assists and supports all of we to break free of that inertia and have epiphanies energetically to connect directly into our source coordinate. And guaranteed this is going to be a super fun, incredible week. So we are putting the call out. Those of you who are coming to join this know who you are. You know who you are because you've been waiting for this exact signal from nature. So you have no doubt. You go, oh, that's me. And that's my sister and my mother and my brother and my father. I know exactly who to send this link to because we all know and we are ready. So the simple tools and techniques that we share will align each of we to our sovereign connection with our cosmic Akash. And what we've already created for ourselves, it's already in the field. And now it's just the miracle to download it, to bring it into form, to access the inspiration that guides us into step by meticulous step inspired action to physicalize our new creations. So if you're inspired, all of the links are in description of the online retreat, which is a transmission in itself if you just read the words we posted in the description box. You will already receive a source activation. There's a link if you're interested to join. It's 55 people, $55, 5 days. It starts at 2:22 p.m. today, and there are recordings available. So even if you're seeing this after 2:22 p.m. Pacific today, you can still sign up and receive the recording and join us live. When we do lives, it's all videos on. That's one thing we always invite for those who join the live, all videos on, so that everyone can be in a state of transparency and intimacy, not afraid to be seen. It's so super powerful and cool. And we come into that alignment of coherent energy and watch the downloads come in with clarity, beyond confusion. If you're inspired, follow the links, and we will see we at 2:22 in the miracle coordinate. We're so excited about this retreat because we're so curious and inspired to see who is here to receive this signal from nature. So if you know that your friends are part of that group as well, feel free to share this out. Let's bring our collective together that is receiving these codes of the imaginal cells, because it is time to physicalize the new consciousness that has been rising in all of us. It's actually the time to physicalize it, to take inspired action. The last decades, last several years has all been about the dissolution of the old structures from within us. Thank you, Bougainvillea. I just got kissed by Bougainvillea. So yeah, we've been in this long dismantling phase from what someone called the Roman Empire inside of us. And then we went into a cocoon. We went into a resting phase to prepare ourselves in totality for what's to come. What's to come now, it's inspired action time. The inspired action miracles on the planet. Hey Sean, great to see you here. Thank you for joining. Great love stream today. Same message. It's all about inspired action. No one will do this for us, fam. Each one of us has the keys within us. Each one of us plays a piece. And we can't just sit around and wait for it to happen. It happens through the inspiration coming through our awareness, and then us activating our avatars to move into physical action. And it's not difficult. This is the thing about unity consciousness. All of the collaborative components come together. So every inspired action that we take is met by another being who is responding to their internal inspired action. So it's so smooth and easeful and simple and miraculous. It's what we used to call synchronicity. Now it's just natural divinity recognizing itself in each other. And this is how we unlock true superabundance, not through things like crypto and Bitcoin and all. That's not true superabundance. True superabundance is accessing the supra-intelligent consciousness that lives within our form. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. Everything is within our form. And the imaginal cells are showing the family how to access that everything just by sharing certain tools and techniques. We're not telling anyone what to do. We're passing on the tools and techniques of how to access energy and information within us. Just like if we were learning to fly in a plane. We would go to someone who knows already how to fly the plane to say, what do I do with all these controls? How do I do this? The imaginal cells right now are sharing with the collective how to fly the light ship from within us. And that's what this online retreat is this week. And as we said in the last love stream, it's for rookies, it's for newbies, it's for experts, it's for all of we, because here's the thing. In the new consciousness, we're all equal. There is no one being that is better than another. It is not a patriarchal, hierarchical structure. This is the moment of synthesis when we see the magnificence and gifts in each one of us. It's all equal. That's why this is the greatest renaissance ever that is about to reveal itself to us through us. And it only reveals through us when we follow simple, inspired action that is stimulated from inspiration that comes through our sovereign. We will not find the directions outside of ourselves in the matrix. The matrix is falling down. We will find the instruction set inside of ourselves. This retreat will assist each of we to access that instruction set. We love we. If this love stream is inspiring, please share it. That's called gifting. Thank you to the sun and the wind and the bougainvillea for participating in all the home free people streets we've been walking through, who access their supra intelligent consciousness in unique ways in this magnificent city. Lots of interesting communications with all beings. Okay, we love we. If this love stream is inspiring, please share it. That's called gifting. If you know you're one of the ones who are receiving this call out signal, follow the link below. If you know someone else that is to receive these instructions from nature to activate themselves now, and you're tired of just hanging around waiting, this is the miracle coordinate. I haven't been able to see any of your comments because I'm looking directly into the sun. Thank we for all who are with we on this transmission. See we at 222. Yay! That was my scooter's kickstand. Need to kick it up. Gonna ride the scooter and get on home to the sanctuary for our miracle transmission retreat from hive mind to sovereign. We love we. Aloha.